compete for that long and to lose it at the end, what do you say?
Yeah, it's obviously a bit tough when you do concede as late as that. So yeah, I thought maybe it was a game of two halves. I thought first half we really played well and dominated the ball, dominated the game, created some really good chances. Our front four's movement was causing them problems. And yeah, maybe with a little bit of luck we could have got a second before half time. But anyway, we went 1-0 at half time, and then second half I think they changed a little bit of their game plan, made a couple of subs, went man on man in midfield and sort of threw numbers forward. I think had we got the goal mouth scramble, if that goes over the line, it's a 2-0 game, and then it makes it more difficult for them. But it wasn't to be. And then credit to them. I think, second half they threw caution to the wind and they threw numbers forward and they played with a lot of energy. Our sort of second game in a 4-day period, I thought we looked a little bit, fatigued there in the last 15-20. And yeah, it was just a matter of trying to hold out till the end, and unfortunately we didn't. So yeah, we seem to draw a lot with Sekhukhune. It's not a bad point away from home. Obviously with a big game coming on Sunday, another sort of away game to Mbombela. So yeah, these two games away was going to be like a big challenge for us. If we can come away from them with some points, hopefully we can get 3 points at Galaxy, and then to come away with 4 would put us in a really strong position. But yeah, we need to rejuvenate physically, mentally over the next couple of days before we go to Galaxy.
Coach, are the games just getting tougher, not just physically and mentally, looking at what's at stake here and the teams that are behind you and the points difference and all of that?
Yeah, no, look, it's a little bit of unfamiliar territory for us to, be fighting for second position. And yeah, the games are coming thick and fast. We had a good Carling. We played 4, games there. We're having a good Nedbank Cup run. So I think this is our 33rd or 34th game of the season already. Still with 7 to play and another Nedbank, hopefully 2 Nedbanks. So it's been a demanding season, some sort of season that we haven't had. So yeah, it's about just managing the situation well and, a little bit of rotation when required and just really resting up and just finding the energy for 7 more league games and 2 more cup games.
Coach, you talk about the 7 remaining league games. You are one win away from setting your own record in terms of the most wins in a league. You are 11 now, 12. Is that a target now?
Yeah, I didn't think of it that way. I just think, it would be obviously great. 22 games now, unbeaten. That's also a really good run that we're on. So yeah, been tough. Sekhukhune back-to-back, 2 draws, dropped sort of, some points in that sequence. But yeah, if we could get to 12 wins would be really magnificent for us as a football club. And still have more games to play. So definitely a target for us. It does seem to be a bit of a record-breaking season. And yeah, a lot of players for me are putting their hands up for nominations for awards at the end of the season. Some really big performances over a long period of time.
And coach, you look at the second position; it's there for the taking. No one seems to be claiming it now. What will it take to finish in that position?
Yeah, it's still a bit of a long way to go, so it's difficult to claim it right now. I think it's just consistency and performance. Sometimes a little bit of luck is also needed. We just got to continue playing the way we are and making sure that we win the games that we need to be winning. As I said, 2 tough away games, but in our next 5 we play 4 in Cape Town before we go last game away to Richards Bay. So a lot to play for. We just got to get back to winning ways as quickly as possible.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you.